It is a what's in my bag video. I'm back. I have been very busy with life, but I'm here now at my parents' house. I'm settled, so let's start. I have, ta-da! This is my handbag that I carry around. I got this maybe like a few weeks ago, but it's been a staple bag. I might explain why. I don't know if you care, but I'm gonna say why because I love this bag. So the reason why I love this bag, I'm just gonna take these off, is the practicality of this bag. It is amazing. It is a shoulder bag and it also works as a crossbody bag. It was very risky buying this. I bought this off eBay and I usually never buy like clothing or bags, accessories on eBay, but shipping was really good, the price was really good, and I really do think waiting to find the right bag is so important. I tried Freytag, I think it's called Cramper. I tried them all on. Things were too big, the strap was wrong, like there was a lot of things that I didn't like about the bag. And I feel like, yeah, I tried like traveling stores just to see what good practical bags are out there, and it was actually really hard trying to find this bag. It took me months to find this bag, but it was worth the wait because it's literally everything that I wanted. I would say if I were to say something maybe slightly bigger, but the size is perfect for what I need, so no faults actually. It's a flawless bag. What drew me to this bag was like zip, that, and it's just ideal. I can literally wear it as a handbag. So I'll get started on what's in here. We'll start with the back pocket. Back pocket has car keys. Most people in Melbourne do drive. I feel like, yeah, I drive quite often. I try not to. I'm living here at my parents'. I will be driving a lot more. Living where I was living in Melbourne, the tram lines were close by. There was the station. I could take the bus if I wanted to. You could walk a lot of and be close to a lot of places, where living here in the suburbs with my parents, you do have to drive to get to places. I do have a bike, thankfully, so I do go to the shops or to my friend's house and I ride my bike, so that's ideal. Snack, when I get hungry or I feel quite low in what I'm eating, low in terms of like walking around or running errands and like need to top up my levels. Carabiner, I'll talk about that too as well. So hand sanitizer, this one's just from Cotton On. I wouldn't recommend it. I feel like it's handy with the carabiner and on my bag, but it's not refillable. I had a look and I would have to find a liquid, which is just not practical, so I would have to bin this. But next time if I find a hand sanitizer case, I can put one of my other hand sanitizers in it and make it a refillable one. That would be more ideal. But gotta keep clean, touching all the surfaces that we do during the day. What else? This, my friend got this from Turkey as a gift. I really do need to put it in the wash. I tried to spot clean it before this video, but that didn't work, obviously. Look at that. Keychain from Japan, Yayoi Kusama's famous pumpkin. Yep, so that's fun. Let's go back to the bag. So that will open and then there's compartments. I will start with the first compartment. Shopping bag, really staple. This is a staple. I like that it kind of folds into nothing and it's just very light. So if I go shopping or get groceries, I can just use this, and that stays in my bag all the time. I feel like tote bags can get quite bulky, so this is really handy. Wallet, cute little wallet. I love that it's red. Resembles wealth. But yeah, my best friend got this for me from Turkey as well, so that's really handy. Inside the big compartment, we've got my Muji diary. This is my 2025 Muji diary. I love, oh, ouch. I love these diaries. They are extremely practical. I write what I do for work. I write my work times in there, and when I'm working, I do appointments, hair appointments, hanging out with mates, and then I also do dates for working out. So those are in there. I also have little notes at the bottom. Actually, I should utilize the notes in the back. I just don't go towards the back, but notes at the bottom, like for example, what did I write? Movies that I want to watch. But I also do have that on an app as well. So that movie on the app, what is it, Letterboxd? I do have it on Letterboxd, but just like little reminders so that I can tick off. So that's that. Would recommend. This is, I think, a 5 size. It's quite small. It's very compact. I had a bigger one, but yeah, this one's probably a more ideal size for fitting in your bag. I have my trusty earphones, which my mum has like 3-4 of these, and I've just I've decided to take it upon myself and borrow them, I guess, have them. They are really practical because it's really good for summer and not having to have those bulky headphones on my ears. These are nice just to kind of slip in. I did pop a cover on them. I bought this cover off eBay just because this actually doesn't fit in my ear properly. They just kind of fall out. I've got really small ear holes. So they just kind of sit in now with this little connector. So I push them in and they sit a lot better. They do kind of fall out, so I feel like I want to glue them up or something like that, but I don't know, it does get dirty in there to clean. It's not very practical. I also bought a connector for the bottom just because that's the lightning is what my phone is, and then that's just the classic end that they have. So I bought a connector, which is very handy, and there's heaps of these lying around. So I think it's just good to utilize them. I do have my headphones. I use them really when I'm at home, or yeah, if it is cold outside, I will use them, but during the summer and when you're walking around and stuff, you don't want to be lugging like really heavy stuff. Next, menstrual cup, just in its little pocket. That's always handy. I have a book. It's Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I'm on page, it's in Roman numerals. I would love to know what page I'm on, but I cannot tell you because I don't know how to read Roman numerals. But I'm on that far in, but I haven't really been reading it in depth just because busy. But I am going away this Sunday, so I'll definitely knuckle down and start reading. So I take that away with me and read that. I have my journal. I write in it every day, almost, or try to write in there every day. That's really been helpful just with getting stuff out of my brain. And I do it every morning when I wake up. As soon as I wake up, I do journal first. And that's been really, really a good practice. I would recommend it if you struggle with like meditation or yoga. That's a really good practice to have. Even if it's 10 minutes, and in the beginning, I remember journaling and it was awful. It was on my phone, documenting it on some random app. It wasn't great. But yeah, in the beginning, when you first start, you really don't know what you're writing, and then now it's just stream of consciousness. Yeah, so I'm just constantly just like, it's just dumping everything on this page, so it's really helpful. Now, so that's that. Now I've got this little pencil case, also from Japan. Hello Kitty pencil case. I am in love. I wanted to get something Hello Kitty, but there was really nothing that I wanted. But I love having little like stationery knickknacks. So this was perfect souvenir, I think, and practical. I like to have both in life. My favorite Muji pen, would recommend. It's the Smooth Gel Ink ballpoint pen Nock type 0.5 black. This is amazing. I would recommend this to anybody. I also have bulk refills because I don't want to run out. I'm sure when I go to the countries that I go to, hopefully they will have these. I do have this pen as a backup, but I really hate this pen. I don't even know where I got it from. It's just one that I accumulated. It's got all the colors, which is great, but the point is awful. So awful, but what can you do? For that is my whiteout. That's just for the diary. And then I've got other extra travel stuff in here, which I usually wouldn't have. There's toothpaste, best toothpaste going around in Melbourne, Australia even. That's my favorite one. So that's about to run out, so I'll get rid of that soon. I've got my toothbrush with a cap on it. I've got more toothpaste from the dentist. Sunscreen from just like, I think, the Australian Open tennis. So that's that. And I've got this little cute floss that I have not touched. I don't even really know if I need it. From the dentist as well. They love giving away free stuff. So that's handy. I really don't buy many things. The only thing that I do refill are these, which I buy quite often. And then occasionally when this ends, I did buy a few more, but I hope that'll last my trip. That might only last me a month if I'm journaling every day, or maybe more. So, but we'll see. I do need to Google if there's a Muji around, so then I'm not without. I think there's one in Paris, so that's fine. So that's that. And I've also got this little bag from Muji as well. The reason why I picked this one, I don't love, obviously, plastic stuff. I try to avoid it, but this one's great because it's quite narrow and it zips very well. So it kind of is quite compact in, whatever's in here is quite compact, but it kind of expands, and then the zip really seals in really well, so you know it's kind of like a bit of a quality zip. So you're not kind of struggling to zip everything up and trying to compact everything in. But I've got a lot of stuff in here, which that's amazing in my opinion. So I've got tissues, which I barely touch. I don't really gravitate towards tissues, but you don't know when you're going to get them. And I didn't buy these. I don't think I bought them. I bought travel motion sickness tablets. There's about 10 in there. Hopefully I won't need more than 10. I also have 2 ibuprofens and my bobby pins just so they're not loose, just on them. I have hand sanitizer. I just recently refilled it, so it's full, so that's handy. Once this is finished, I can get rid of it, and hopefully I can find another one with the carabiner that can also fit like this in there. I'm pushing it in terms of will I find it, will I not find it, but girl can dream, girl can hope. I got this little sewing kit from Muji, actually very handy. I do mend my clothes a lot because I rarely throw things away. I try not to anyway. So I do mend a lot, like socks, holes in socks, sometimes even pieces of clothing that are fraying, stuff like that, I'll just mend. So that, when I saw that at Muji, I was like, that's amazing. That's made my day. I have a pad that I have never touched. I feel like that's been in there for a while. It's just a backup if I'm desperate. I might put some liners in there as well, just for backup as well, while I'm away traveling. I have my makeup in here as well. This one is just a rescue remedy dropper. It's really just for like anxiety or just to calm my nervous system down with anxiety or stress. I usually just use it if it's like I'm going into big crowds, going into a museum, or it's mainly just like big crowds where we're like close in proximity, like even maybe a festival. I'll probably, if I do go to a festival, I haven't been to a festival in so long, but yeah, I would take this just to use just before I go. I don't know if it is placebo. I feel like it does work, so I do like to utilize that. And it's also just like a comfort thing. And now my makeup. I don't have much makeup. I love lip products. I really only do lip products and blush. I really love lip products, blush, and sometimes I'll have a highlighter that I use, but these are just the ones that I carry with me everywhere. And they're just 2 lippies. I have one from Rimmel. It is the Epic Burgundy, and it's basically my lips but better. I love this one. Ooh. And I have an e.l.f. one. It's a brown dark cocoa. My friend gave me this, so I'm very grateful for that because I've always wanted a brown and I couldn't find one, which is weird. It's brown but constantly has like a purple undertone, which I don't like, which frustrates me. So I'm very grateful for that. And this is just a Emco Beauty lippy and also a cheek product as well. So yeah, I do love, that's 2 in 1. The rest is just nail filers. You never know when you chip a nail, or you know, there's like a little cut through your nail, or you just need to file it down. I love filing my nails, so that's handy. I love having my nails painted, but I haven't had it painted for a while just because of the gardening that I've been doing. Yeah, so that's kind of like I've just been playing, which is sad for me. What else is in this bag? Oh, that is it. Amazing. Okay, well, that is it for me. I don't carry a lot of things, but I feel like I do carry, if like people needed stuff. This is a Mary Poppins bag. So I freaking love this bag. I would recommend everyone find their perfect bag. I have other bags, but this one is just what I've been loving at the moment. This might change, but so far this has been my favorite bag. And yeah, oh, one more tip. I have this tip with handbags or bags, and if you cannot swing one arm like onto your shoulder, get rid of it. Not get rid of it, but don't buy it if it's like a really expensive bag or even just a bag at the op shop. If you cannot do that, it's not worth buying. That's like my thing that I tell myself, so then I'm not like constantly buying bags because I freaking love bags. Bags are the best.
Filled with all sorts of useful
Yeah,
things.
so this one I can do and can also be a crossbody bag as well. So
They're
this is
very
why I
useful
love this
things.
bag.
If we didn't have bags, what
It
would we
wasn't very
use to
stunning
put
on
a
either, but
lot
I'm
of
glad
things in?
that was fine. But yeah, for example, if it's like this, the strap is this short, and if I'm using my other hand, having to put it over, I don't like that. That's not a feature that I like. I don't like that I have to really use all the effort. Like imagine if this was full, this is empty now, but imagine if it was really full and the straps are like this small, and then I'm like constantly, I don't like that. So that's just me. That's my tip that I have. So then I'm not constantly buying bags, but I hope you enjoyed. I will be posting more videos. Hopefully, well, it will be when I come back, only because I will be traveling. I might post travel videos depending on how I'm actually recording or like videoing. But we'll see. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know like what bags are really practical. Yeah, I love talking about bags, so happy to talk about that. Have a great day. Bye.